Welcome to Baxter Bell Yoga. I'm Baxter Bell here at the Oakland Yoga Studio, and today I'd like to share with you a mini vinyasa that builds off of one I've shared with you earlier called Dynamic Dog Sequence. So this is actually Dynamic Dog 2.0, and in this particular sequence, instead of the knees coming all the way to the ground as they do in Dynamic Dog, we're going to lightly come close to the ground without actually touching down. This will require a little more upper body strength, a little more integrity and awareness and stability through your whole body as you try to come between these two shapes of almost down to the ground back bend and downward facing dog. So without a lot more chatting about it, let's actually take a look at it. So I'll remind you what Dynamic Dog looks like by doing it twice, and then we'll take it right into Dynamic Dog 2.0. So you're going to start with hands and knees, blanket for your knees if you like, move your hands forward, one full paw print, about 6 to 8 inches. And then from neutral with your toes turned under, inhale, look forward, come into a little back bend. And then as you exhale, lift up and back into downward dog for just a moment. As you inhale, bring your knees lightly down to the ground. This is regular dynamic dog. Exhale, come back up to downward dog. Now, as you inhale down this time, almost come to the ground. Keep your hips back over your knees. And then exhale to downward dog. So now we're moving into Dynamic Dog 2.0. Inhale the knees almost to the ground. Exhale, take it back up. Let's do that 4 more times. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Do 2 more of those at a pace that feels good for you. I'll practice along with you. And then finally on your 6th one, come on down, or I should say after your 6th one, bring your knees down. And then sit for a moment. You might want to shake the hands out a little bit. It's a lot of work for the hands and the upper body. You might roll the shoulders for a moment and just kind of let that little practice settle in. You can always repeat that a second time. So, I just did it for 6 rounds, and that takes a certain amount of energy. But if you feel like developing a little more overall strength and endurance, you might try doing that little sequence second time through. So that's our offering for today, Dynamic Dog 2.0. Hope you enjoyed that. Please follow along with me during the week on my blog site, which is Yoga for Healthy Aging, and also on my website, baxterbell.com. Also look for longer practices on the practice channel at Yoga U like university, online.com. Until the next time, I'll see you then. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.